Let's gather and talk today. Please, some of these words, disclaimer, you might not like it, you might not enjoy it, but at the end of the day, I'm also a woman and we are all work in progress. And I promise you, we're still going to talk about signs of a troublesome man as well and how they can also work. But today, let's talk about signs of a troublesome woman and how we can try a turn around. Being a woman is not easy. Oh no, who says it's easy? I can tell you about it that it's not easy. But being troublesome to your husband, to somebody else's son, I beg, it's not good as well. And sometimes when I look at some women, or that can be said to be troublesome, or when I think about it, I feel so sorry, so compassionate for their husband. I'm thinking, God, please save this man. So, what are some of the signs? Constant nagging. I've been there. When I first got married and I didn't know there was something called nagging, I nagged to get things. Instead of communicating calmly and asking for what you need, every issue becomes a complaint. You nag, you talk, everything you want, you have to keep going on and on about it until the man is fed up. That is a nagging spirit. You can be said to be troublesome. You need to change. But what's a better way of coming through? Learn timing and tone. It's not all the time that you have to bring out a topic to your husband there and there. Sometimes you have to wait for the right timing. This man, maybe he has traveled for a long time. The day he came back, you're already seated, you want to start talking. That's the wrong timing. Or this man just came back from work and you want to start talking. It's the wrong timing. Or you just went to Jerusalem and returned and you say, so, or just before Jerusalem. So let's sort this matter out. Wrong timing. Stop choosing the wrong timing and the wrong tone. Don't raise your voice up or talk down as if you're talking to your child. Those are wrong tone. What about expressing your concern respectively? Every man, every sane and sensible man will hear you if you respond respectively. And they would do what you want, hopefully. Number 2, disrespectful speech. Using insult, names, sarcasm, belittling words that will hurt and wound your husband will not make a difference. So if you are used to it, a crazy man, yeah man, waiting you do. I know some people will be men. You start using words that are not good for your husband, and you expect peace. No, what we can classify you as is a troublesome woman, and you need to change. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying what your husband did or is doing or will do is good, but you can't always approach being so toxic like that and expect things to run smoothly. Another way of doing it, or a better way of doing it, is speak life to your husband. Let your words build, not destroy. You don't have to say for every argument, every misunderstanding can be sorted without using bad words, without using hurtful or disrespectful words for your spouse. Number 3, uncontrollable anger. When some people are angry, they burn the whole house down. If you are such a person, you are a troublesome woman. Yes, that's what we can call it. You're a troublesome woman. When anytime you are angry, you nobody can control you. Like you're and that's so I be. Everybody knows that's what I have. That's not a right thing. That's you are toxic. Yes, you are toxic. You need to seek for help. Your husband is struggling, and if that man eventually die from high blood pressure, from heart attack, and the family come and meet you and they say you are the one that fight your husband, you say you are not the one, you are stylishly. So the man might want to run away from you because you want to kill them with your attitude, with your uncontrollable anger. So I want to encourage you, if you have uncontrollable anger, you are easily triggered. Your husband walks on eggshell around you. They don't know when to talk. They don't know when to react. They don't know what to say because they know you are easily angered and they don't want to trigger that anger part of you that burns the whole place down. Then you are a troublesome person. Often you escalate small issues. You turn it to a big matter. You turn small issues to a big, massive storm. You are troublesome. You need to help yourself. You need to seek for help if you have to. Better way of coming through is practice self-control. Practice self-awareness. Pray about it. If you know you have trouble with anger, pray about it. Sometimes seek for help if you know the anger is destroying you. And learn to calm conflict. Go and learn about conflict resolution. Because nobody, there's a song that one writer sang in my dialect. I won't sing it because I don't know about copyright. It says, Atibini no you akan osun ju pẹ̀lú ìyàwó ẹlẹ́jọ́. And it's also in the scripture in the Bible. Oni ọkọ tó fẹ́ oníjàṣaya ó yẹ ká ké pé ó kú ewu. That means if a man marries a troublesome woman, we should keep greeting the man and say, thank God for God saving you. Thank God for saving you. You don't want to live in such an environment. Dear woman, if you are one with uncontrollable anger, please change. What about refusal to listen? You're shutting down or dismissing your husband's perspective. Anytime your husband says anything, you shut it down, you dismiss it, you're not listening to them. It's not a good thing. It's the wrong perspective. Your husband, according to the scripture, is the head of the home. You cannot keep shutting them down. You cannot keep shutting their perspective down. You need to learn to listen to your husband. A wise man would know that you are not their slave, and they would also listen to you. But if you're not listening to them, if they know that you are trying to fight with them and saying you are both equal, you will keep having trouble and there will be no peace. So rather than always be refusing to listen to your husband, shutting them down, making them feel like nobody, dismissing their perspective all the time, you can calm down and learn to listen more. Listen first. They are the head. Listen. Give them opportunity to be lead as Christ has made them the head. Let them have the final say yes. Be comfortable with it. Be comfortable with it to let your husband have the final say. I'm talking to Christian women here. Be comfortable with it. It's not a crime. No, it's not unusual. It's not wrong. It doesn't change anything. It only makes you have a better home. Then respond. After you have listened first, then respond. Every voice in the marriage matters. Yes, your voice matters. Nobody says you should be silenced. Nobody says they should silence you. But if you keep, not giving your husband the chance, and you always let your own perspective alone speak louder, you are a troublesome woman. What about the manipulative one? A lot of women have manipulative behavior. If you become very manipulative using your emotions, silence, or making your spouse feel guilty all the time, if you keep using this or crying, just using some manipulative behaviors to get the attention of your spouse, is not good. Better way of doing it is being open and honest with them, seeking mutual understanding between both of you, not seeking to control. Don't control your husband with emotions. Don't control them with attitude. What about disregarding for peace at home? You prefer quarrels, you prefer drama, you prefer outside validation over your family's unity. You would rather be validated by everyone outside, but when it comes to your home, you don't care. You just want the validity of everybody outside. When you are home, you're dramatic. You start drama over everything. Rather than doing that, I want to encourage you, value peace in your home. Remember, a wise woman builds her home, according to the scripture in the book of Romans chapter 14 verse 1. So be the wise woman, build your home. Stop bringing drama home. Let peace reign in your home. Number 7 is lack of support. Instead of you being a good helper to your husband, instead of you completing them, you compete with them. You tear down their effort. You tear your husband's vision down. The only thing your husband needs not to succeed is just to tell you what they are planning to do, and you will tear it down with complaint, with drama, with fight, with everything. It's not a good thing to be. That can be called a troublesome woman. So I want to encourage you. A better way of going by that is standing by your spouse. Two are better than one. When you stand together and you fight the same mission, you fight the same vision, you're probably going to come out stronger and better. I want to encourage you, don't be a troublesome woman. I know the way I'm saying it, you're saying, Ruth, it's because you don't know what this man do. Everything he does in the home. It's all right to say everything he does in the home, but the point is what you are also contributing now is not helping either. It's also causing trouble in your home. So it's very important that you work on your own character as well, that you work on your own lapses as well. Maybe every reaction that you are getting from this man is a response to your own reaction. So it is time for you to calm down and stop being a troublesome woman. Have you learned anything? How not to, or how to do it better? Have you tried anything in the past that worked for you as well? Let's hear in the comment section. Don't forget to share. Love. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to tell somebody to come and watch and learn. Let me hear your comments in the comment section. Please don't be a troublesome woman to your husband or to your home. Take care and God bless.